diesel engine. They have the strength to lift an entire community. Ram Truck Month is the only place to get America's longest-lasting pickups.
Now get an average $12,549 in total values on the 2017 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
A gun, bomb-making materials, and a plot to kill. A classmate's shock at the arrest of a teenage girl.
She was a beautiful, caring person that literally cried at the thought of hurting anyone.
Teen rape suspects possibly in the U.S. illegally. Late breaking news as one of their fathers is detained by ICE.
Left for dead.
I was just completely shocked. I had no idea it was an animal.
The action that put this puppy in safe hands.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11, on your side.
First at 11 o'clock, the details chilling. An 18-year-old girl with a comprehensive plan for violence at her high school.
Police say she was collecting a gun, ammunition, even bomb-making materials, and keeping record of it all in her journal. The target, Catoctin High School.
Tim Barber joining us live now. Where is this student now, Tim?
Right now, she's here at Frederick Memorial Hospital, where doctors are evaluating her. Meanwhile, her friends are telling a different story tonight that has not been told. Investigators say this shotgun and these bomb-making materials were going to be used in a deadly attack on Catoctin High School.
It was really unexpected. It was really, real.
Investigators say 18-year-old Nicole Savario was just 9 days away from carrying out the deadly attack.
She was a beautiful, caring person that literally cried at the thought of hurting anyone.
Nicole's friends do not want to show their faces, but they told me the real Nicole was gentle.
She is one of the most beautiful people that I've ever met in my entire life.
Friends say Nicole battled mental illness, which the Frederick County Sheriff's Office publicly confirmed.
While there was obviously a part of her that I didn't know, it wasn't her.
It tears people up, and it's very hard for them to express their emotions comfortably.
The sheriff says the attack plot was reported on Thursday by the suspect's own parents.
So I want to give all the credit in the world to the parents of this young lady who helped us avert a tragedy at Catoctin.
Investigators say Nicole's journal detailed the murders and a suicide. Friends say that shows Nicole needs treatment.
I want her to be happy, and I want her to be safe, and I want her to be healthy.
The sheriff says Nicole will be arrested as soon as she's cleared here from the hospital. Reporting live in Frederick County, Tim Barber, ABC 7 News.
Tim, thank you. And this just in tonight, a disturbing case gets a new chapter. Two teens suspected of being here illegally are accused of rape at Rockville High.
Well, now there's word that one of their fathers has been detained by ICE agents. Michelle Marsh now here with new details that are coming into the newsroom. What are we hearing, Michelle?
Well, Allison and Jonathan, we are just learning that Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers arrested Adolfo Sanchez Reyes on Friday, but we just found out about this. Sanchez Reyes is the father of Henry Sanchez Milian. That teen is accused of raping a 14-year-old girl in a Rockville High School bathroom. Both suspects in that case are suspected undocumented immigrants. As for the father, ICE says he is a citizen of Guatemala here illegally. He's being held at a detention center and will have to appear in immigration court. We, of course, will stay on top of this investigation and will bring you the latest as we learn it. Allison?
All right, Michelle, thank you. Meanwhile, tonight, missing girls in D.C. The subject, as you know, drawing emotional outcry lately, as police say it's not what it seems. Well, tonight, a Facebook Live event to clear up what's real and what's not. As Jay Korf reports, the reaction was so big, the event's time had to be doubled.
Stand by.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
For the first time, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children took to social media to continue an important discussion that is galvanizing the D.C. region.
Do you know why so many have gone missing in the D.C. area in such a short time?
In recent weeks, some in the national media have reported on a number of missing children, especially African-American girls. Leaders of this renowned nonprofit, like Robert Lowry Jr., say these numbers are actually not out of the ordinary. In fact, right now, according to police, there are 11 open missing persons cases in D.C. considered critical involving children. Bear in mind, this agency believes one missing child is too many. They suspect that the police are doing a better job of reporting these cases and that the media and the public are more sensitive to this issue.
You know, many times we're dealing with our children largely go missing because they're considered to be runaway children.
And which is why we think this is a very good, healthy discussion, because I think there's a lot of misunderstandings about the dangers these children face.
In fact, Lowry believes runaways are much more likely to fall prey to gangs, drugs, and sex trafficking. And the children missing right now, regardless of their circumstance, deserve everyone's attention. Jay Korf, ABC 7 News.
And separating fact from fiction, that's the mission of D.C. city leaders amid concerns from the community. See, a group of concerned men were gathering outside of Ballou High School this afternoon. They had posters and leaflets about missing teens. One mother who's speaking out now says that her daughter returned home after being missing for 2 weeks.
You don't know what's going on with them. You don't know where to look. The leads that's calling you running around, it's like you following a ghost.
Well, White says that her daughter now is in therapy. She's